Yes, see the question related to pipes and cisterns. We'll have 10 more questions so that we'll reach around 70 questions discussion overall. So, see this, okay, 2/5 of a tank can be filled by a pipe A in 6 hours, 3/5 of the tank can be filled by pipe B in 4.5 hours. So, A, 2/5 of the tank, we have to complete, this is 2/5 part. For that, it takes 6 hours. So 1/5 of the tank in 3 hours. So full tank will be 15 hours. A can fill the tank in 15 hours. Right. Whereas B, 3/5 of the tank in 4.5 hours. 3/5 of the tank in 4.5 hours. So 1/5 of the tank in 1.5 hours. D fill the tank in 7.5 hours. D can fill the tank in 7.5 hours. Whereas C is emptying, A and B are filling, C will empty 1/5 of the tank in 10 hours, means A and B are for filling, C is for emptying the tank. 50 hours. Right, so see this, A and B are for filling, C is for emptying it. Fine. Now all the 3 pipes are open when the tank is empty. How much time it will take to fill the tank? Now this is what, okay, when all 3 pipes are open, we have 15, 7.5, 50. So 7.5 and 15, we can go for 15 as the LCM. 15 and 50, 75. Okay. Let's say 300 liters is the tank capacity. A can fill 20 liter per hour. This one can fill 40 liter per hour. Whereas this is emptying 6 liter per hour. When all 3 are open, okay, that what is the time taken for the tank is 300 divided by A is filling, B is filling, whereas C is emptying. We can say 300 divided by 54. This is 9 times 650 times. Right, so wait, okay, is there any other thing? Is 2/5 of the tank in 6 hours. Perfect. 3/8 of the tank in 4.5 hours. So that's why 4.5. This is 1.5. B filling the tank in 7.5 hours is perfect. Okay. Whereas C attached at the bottom of the tank is emptying 1/5 of the tank in 10 hours. So full tank emptying 50 hours. So it's all perfect. So 50 divided by 9 is the answer required. But not there in the options. Fine. So 50 by 9 hours required to fill the tank. In mixed fraction, if you want, we can say 5 by 9 hours is required to fill the tank. Approximately 6, we can go as per options. Okay, approximation is 6. Okay, that's one feasible, okay, nearby option. But other than that, okay, it's no. But this is the procedure, you see that, okay, we have to convert into full tank. Yeah, you see in thesis there is a scope where options given wrong also happened long back. But see the calculations before concluding that. 3/8, yeah, that's why, okay, see, that's what, before concluding, I had to, this is 3/8, then this will be 12, this will be 12, when this is 12, this will be 25. Before concluding that, we need to make sure, okay, this is 12 hours, so this will be 25, 45 minus 6, yeah, this is what, okay, we're adding, we'll get 39 denominator, you see. 12 hours only, right? So 12, 15, 12 and 50, I taken 300 fine. So it's 20. 12 into 25 is 300, perfect. 50 into 6 also 300. Okay, so 45 minus 6, then denominator will be 39. +20 plus 25 300 times 313 times, okay, 7 13 7 times 91 and still 9 by 13. Still I got 7 9 by 13 hours, approximately 8 then as per this, but we want integer only, okay, where things are going wrong. The procedure is perfect, no, okay, but anywhere values we taken wrong. 1/5 of the tank, 10 hours. So full tank, 5 into 10, 50, perfect. 3 by 8 of the tank in 4.5, so 1.5. 1.5 into 8 is 12 hours only. Yeah. So 15 and 12 means 60, but as this 50 is there, I taken 300. Okay, no problem. 25, this is 6, this is 20, 45, minus 5 means 40, 6 means 39. So this is what, okay, approximately 8 hours. Okay. And this time I think nothing wrong. So, but believe, okay, the procedure at least, okay, maybe somewhere if I had written some wrong numbers also, but believe the procedure, okay. How you got 3 is by taking LCM for 15, 12 and 50. 15, 12 and 50. Entire tank filling, for that a tank emptying, full tank related, that value is to be taken. And we taken LCM for those 15, 12 and 50, which we got it as a 300. So, okay, that's what the tank capacity we assume. Next question, this is regarding two persons were approaching each other at 12 kilometer per hour and 24 kilometer per hour respectively in the same direction, as the faster man take 25 seconds to cross him and 15 seconds to cross the other one. This question, okay, that's a good question with, listen, why? Because of, see, two persons are approaching each other, one person with 12 kilometer per hour, another person with 24 kilometer per hour. This guy is faster man, this guy is slower man because of speeds. Now, a train in the same direction as the faster man took 20 seconds to cross him. So now train is moving. Train is going in this direction. Now it is same direction for faster man, but opposite direction for the slower man. That is what the beauty in the question. Same direction for faster man, but opposite direction for the slower man. Right. So 25 seconds for the train to cross, time 25 seconds, distance length of the train, speed will be speed of the train minus 24 kilometer per hour. Right. Whereas this is 15 seconds for the same train to cross the slower man, but it is now opposite direction we have to add. Previously minus 24, this is plus 12, because now train crossing the slower man, that is in opposite direction. As we want speed of the train, we can divide these two equations. Divide these two equations, we'll get 5 by 3. LT will get cancelled. ST plus 12 divided by ST minus 24 is 5 by 3. Right? So cross multiplying 5T, 3ST, will get 2ST. Here 5 into 24, 120 and 136 is 156. So you'll get ST 78 kilometer per hour. ST will be 78 kilometer per hour. Right? So when train crossing a man, right, it's like relative speed. Man is also moving, train also moving, but here this is same direction. But for this lower man, it's opposite direction. Why, sir? Two persons are approaching each other. For one person, train is same direction, means for other person, automatically train will be opposite direction. Opposite direction we have to consider. Got it? Okay. First question, time and work. Now this is related to time and distance. Next question, mean, mode, median, range, all those they given. For this data, range, Z is nothing but range. Range is very simple. Highest among this, if I am not wrong, 42, minus lowest among this, 7, which is 35. Z value 35. Okay. Y is nothing but median. What to be done for median? We have to put them in proper order. Okay, 7, 10, 12, 12, 14, 19, 18, 19. Then you have 21, 28, 37, 42. How many numbers here? 5, 10, 11. We also have 11 terms here. So 18 is the middle one. So median is 18. Y value obtained. Now finally x value. X is what mean? Sum of terms divided by number of terms. As virtual calculator allowed, you can just go for adding those values. Okay, or some of you people may be very convenient doing it directly, like okay sir, 18 and 12 is 30, 28 and 42 is 70, 30 and 70, 100 sir, 100 plus 14 and 19, 33, 133 plus 37, 170 plus 33, 203 plus 17, we got 220. 220 divided by 11 is 20. Now finally you want to go for x plus y minus z, which is equal to 3. By reference, we have to add x and y, then subtract z, so that will give answer 3. Next question, look into the next question here. Number of teachers from chemistry, English and biology is what the question. Does everyone solve this? Chemistry, English and biology they are asking. Chemistry 23, English 2750, 62% is what? 100% is the 62% is what? Means 18 into 62, we have to end with 6. There are many options ending with 6 here. Calculate 1080 plus 36. So this will be your answer. So virtual calculator, yeah, you can do it. It's your wish. In fact, answer must be divided by 9. This is divided by 9. Answer must be divided by 9. Okay, 1116 is divided by 9. Now ages related question. Ages related question, then data and duration. And this question just now we completed. Okay, I'll just replace it. Yeah, fine. See this ages related question. 3 years ago, the average age of a family of 4 members was 26. The average age of 2 children of the family 5 years ago was 8 years. What is the age of the elder persons of the family? Some of those ages, in fact. So 4 members, 2 children and 2 elder persons. 3 years ago, their average is 26 means present average is nothing but 26 plus 3, 29. Now 2 children plus 2 elder persons is 29 into 4, which is 116. Next, age of 2 children 5 years ago was average of 2 children 5 years ago was 8 years. Now present average of 2 children will be 8 plus 5, 13 years. So from that, C1 plus C2 is 2 into 13, 26. Okay. Now, what is the average age of the elder persons they had asked? What is the average age? So now, those 2 elder persons from these 2 data, 2 elder persons age will be equal to 90. Average is nothing but 90 divided by 245. Okay, only twist. Generally, they'll give you, okay, 4 members average is this, 2 is this, what is about remaining 2. But what is the extra thing they given in this question is 3 years ago average is given, okay, and 5 years ago average is given. If you want to find the present average, just add 5, just add 3. Okay, if it is 3 years ago, just add 3, present average will come, right? Now here this is regarding data interpretation table question. Average number of computers sold by store D in February, April, June. Average. This is 265.20 and 320, 840 divided by 3, which is 280. Okay. Next, with respect to A into average of A in January and May. January and May, average for this is 500 divided by 250. Now 280 is what percentage more than 250? 280, 250, what percentage more, right? So 30 more than 250, which is 12%. We have to compare. We are comparing with respect to A. 52 times, 55 times, 5 ones, 5 6, 16 to 2, 12% is the answer. 12% is your answer. So check it out. 12. Average of these 3, average of these 2. Okay, divided by 3 here divided by 2. Then definitely 280 is more than 250. How much more? We are comparing with what? Okay, different percentage comparison, more than, less than, taller than, shorter than. Okay, if they ask percentage comparison, so we have to take difference divided by, okay, with what you are comparing. You are comparing with what? That should be in denominator. Now see this good question related to profit and loss. Rajesh runs a shop where he sells articles which are of equal marked price. Rajesh bought each of these articles at an equal cost price. Okay, you have, let's say, 10 pens, all purchased for say 10 rupees, let's say, but you want to sell it for 15. Market price is 15, something like. Even after allowing 20% discount, he got 20% profit. Okay, fine. Now, let's say, okay, one article is 100 rupees. You got 20% profit, means 120. This is after giving 20% discount you got. So 120 is divided by 0.8. 150 is the marked price. How you mapped this value, sir? I have a doubt how you got these values, how you marked it, right? So I want 20% this profit. Let's say 100 rupees means it's 120. This is 20% discount. For one selling price is 80% of marked price. 120 divided by 80% will give 150 only. Right, like that we mark. Okay, fine. This is 100 rupees you purchased. Marked price 150, selling 120. Okay, now in question what they want to mention here, Rajesh got a profit. Profit is equal to 100 cost price of 100 articles. 100 pence cost. Profit is this. But how he sold? He sold at market price. No discount is given. No discount is given. Right, so if you want to, okay, then if you sell it for market price, profit on one article will be equal to 50 rupees. If you sell it at market price, right, then divide by 50, how many articles you sold will be divided by 50, which is 200. You sold 200 articles, then only the profit is equal to cost price of 100 articles, 10,000 will be obtained. If you sell at market price, here discount is not given. If you are selling at market price, means you are selling at 150 rupees only. So if you selling price equal to market price means, then in that case, profit will be equal to 50. for one article. You want 10,000 means you want to sell 200 articles, then 2,000 into 5, 10,000 will be obtained. Whereas this question related to chain rule, 32 men, M1, D1 upon W1, M2, D2 upon W2, H1 also you can add hours. 32 men, 25 days, 9 hours, some work is completed. Now 40 men, 2.5 times of that work, 6 hours, how many days? So this is 8 4 times, 8 5 times, 2.5 2 times, WW out, 2 ones, 2 twos, 2 ones, 2 threes, 3 ones, 3 threes. So 25 into 3, 75 is the answer. Chain rule M1 D1 H1 divided by W1 equal to M2 D2 H2 divided by W2. Chain rule concept. See the next question. A taxi requires 9 hours to go 20 km upstream or 120 km downstream. Find the time taken for it to take a round trip for 40 kilometers. You have to go 40 and 40 down. So, see, it's very simple. 20 kilometers you are going upstream means return will be downstream. Upstream 20 kilometers, 9 hours means 40 kilometers, it will take 18 hours. Upstream. So, one way journey is 18 hours. I want answer more than 18. Next, downstream, 120 kilometers, 9 hours means in downstream, 40 kilometers will be 3 hours. So return 3 hours. So 2 and 4 journey total 21 hours. 21 hours required. Upstream, downstream. We have to go to a place and return means one should be upstream, one should be downstream. Right. So now look into this 10th question. Good question. Have a look into this. Look into the question carefully, answer it. "12 cakes of 1.5 kg. So 12 into 1.5, which is 18 cases, means 18 cases are 1800 grams is the total. Okay. Now we are distributing to the children, right? So boys and girls are double the boys. They given one of that. Girls equal to twice the boys. Now 220 grams for each boy and 30 grams for each girl. Totally that 1800 should complete. That cake is distributed to the children. 20 grams to each boy and 30 grams for each girl should be equal to 1800. Now total number of children is nothing but boys plus girls is equal to total number of children. I can divide this with 0. Then girls can be replaced as 2 boys. Then 2 boys plus 6 boys, 8 boys. 1 girl equal to 2 boys. Here 6 boys, already 2 boys. 8 boys is equal to 180. Okay, boys are nothing but how many? We want integer only. 18,000, right? Okay, why that extra? This is 18. 100. Okay, 10 missed. 1 kg is 1000 grams. I removed 10. That's what the problem. Yeah. Now 1800 means 18 into 1.25, or else we can divide. Okay, 9 into 25. 225 is the number of boys. When boys are 225, girls will be 450. Adding 675 is the answer. Boys plus girls equal to 675. Right, so expected you people when there is something written wrong to react in the chat. Okay. Now see the next question. We'll complete with one more set as mentioned. See this 11th question. Go through this 11th question, see the data. Simple interest on a sum of money after 32 months at 24 4 by 9% rate of interest is this. What is the compound interest on 28 1 by 3% more sum? This is simple interest and compound interest combined they given. Right? They combine both in one question. Okay. So 7040 simple interest. Principal we don't know. Timing 32 months I have to convert into year, I have to always divide by 12. And rate of interest, okay, divide by 100, R value 24 4 by 9, which is 220 divided by 9. Yeah, 24 4 by 9, 216 plus 4, 220 divided by 9 is this. So from this, you people are supposed to calculate the principal P value. So what will be P value finally? 704 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 9 multiplied by 100 divide by 32 divide by 22. 10,800 is the principal. Now for that principal you need to add 28 1 by 3%. 28 1 by 3% you need to add. So what is 28 1 by 3% is nothing but 85 by 3%. Means 1 plus 85 divided by 300. 1 plus 85 divided by 300 into 10,800. 85 divided by 300 plus 1 into 10,800 will give 13,860. This is the new principal. For this new principal, what is the compound interest after 2 years? Now for this one, what is the compound interest after 2 years? So compound interest, okay, as virtual calculator allowed, I am writing 120% because of 20% interest. 2 years means whole square minus this one you can remove. So 44% actually, 13,860 into 44%, 13860. 44 means 0.44 will give the answer directly, 6098.4. So option C, 6098.4. I am telling you like I am using virtual calculator. We can use virtual calculator. We have an app in Android also for virtual calculator. What functions are allowed in virtual calculator, if you want to know, you can do that. Right? Okay. Now see the next question. So yeah, any doubts, please see. This is simple interest question given in next level. Move to the compound interest one, right? I hope you understand that. Now let us say this next question I am just giving you in a fill the blank wanterly. 12th question. Yeah, see this question, it's fill the blank, I agree. So at a shop, the price of rice is 15 rupees less than the price of wheat per kg, while the price of black gram is 10 more than the price of wheat. A customer bought 6 kgs of rice, wheat and black gram and 780 is the price. What is the price of 2 kg of rice plus 3 kg of black gram? See, 6 kgs of rice plus wheat plus black gram is 780. Means adding all this, we need 130, right? They given the question, rice is 15 less than wheat, black gram is 10 more than wheat. So we can write all in terms of wheat. So R will be W minus 15, W, 3W minus 5 equal to 130. W will be 45. When W is 45, rice will be 30, black gram will be 55. Now your question is regarding 2 kg of rice plus 3 kg of black gram. Means 2 into 30 plus 3 into 55, 60 plus 165, 225 should be your answer. Price in rupees, so 225 rupees should be your answer. Yeah, options are there. Wantedly, I given it like a fill the blank. Okay, option 225 should be your answer. Got it? Now, let us see about the next question. 13th question, have a look into this. A candle is in the shape of a cylinder. Right, 12 centimeters and 4 centimeters long. Okay, one moment. Okay. Radius 12 and length is they given as long is 4 centimeters. Fine. Okay. Now, how many centimeters can be length be increased? Well, the radius is increased by the same amount. The weight of the candle increases equally. Now, see the question. The candle is a shape. Okay, candle shape is like cylinder. Cylinder means 4 by 3 pi r square h. Weight of that, in fact, 4 by 3 pi r square h, you can go ahead, right? So, by how many centimeters can the length be increased, or when the radius is increased by the same amount, the weight of the candle increases equally? So, read the question. By how many centimeters can length be increased? Okay, 4 by 3 pi r square L. Okay, as it is okay, if it is height, fine, or else if we put the calendar in a horizontal, we say it's like a length instead of height. If you put in vertical cylinder, we call it like height. Okay, if it is horizontal, we can call it like a length. So 4 by 3 pi r square L, nothing. Okay. So read that entire question, let me know the answer here. So in question, they given volume. Okay, weight means here like volume must be equal, right? Okay, if length increase, radius increase by same amount, both should be equal. So if length is increased by something called A and radius increased by something called A, okay, it should not same amount, it should not change. What should be that A is the question actually. Listen, yeah, weight of the candle increases equally, both should be equal. If length increased by something, radius increased by the same amount, then both must be equal. Then what should be the A value is the question. Here 4 by 3 pi, 4 by 3 pi, you can remove. R square, which is 12 square, L plus A means 4 plus A. Here, R plus A, 12 plus A square, L is nothing but 4. Now, you have to calculate A value from this. That's what the question is actually. So, 144, this is 12 into 3, 36 will get. So, 144 plus 36A. Here it is 144 plus A square plus 24A. Okay. So 144, 144 out. If we pick A is common everywhere. So we can, so A is nothing but equal to 12. So if we increase by 12, if we increase length by 12 or radius by 12, it is not disturbing the weight. Any one among that, not both. If length increased by 12 or radius increased by 12, it is not disturbing the answer. That is what you have to understand from the given question. Right? Okay. Now see this. See the other question. Hope you understand this, right? Okay. Let me go to the other question which is given in previous paper. Yeah. LCM and HCF related, because in number systems, that's one area you need to focus. See this 14th question. The LCM and HCF of the three numbers 48, 144 and P. There is something called P. Okay, HCF, LCM is 720. HCF is 24. Definitely this must be 24 multiple. This is 24 2 times, you can see. This is 24 6 times. This must be 24 multiple. Okay. It's in options, 24 multiples. Everything is available. Okay, fine. Right, so first thing what you can do, 48 is nothing but, okay, 2 power 4 into 3, write it as prime number power. 144 is 70, 36, 72, okay. 6 square, 36 into 4, 6 square means, okay, 2 square, 12 square in fact, so 2 power 4 into 3 square. And 720 is LCM means, 720 is nothing but 36 into 20, 36 means 6 square, 6 square into 20. 6 square, this is again 4, 2 square, 2 power 4, 16. In terms of 16, 45, right? So 45 means 3 square into 5, okay. Now listen, 2 power 4 I taken from this, 3 square I taken from this, I want 5 from this P definitely. LCM is what? Okay, highest all prime numbers required, here 5 is there. 5 should be definitely from P. Okay, and HCF point of view, every number, HCF is 24 means every number must and should have this 2 cube into 3 power 1 minimum. So it's minimum 2 cube into 3 power 1 required, 5 must be required. So P must be 8 into 5, 40, 40 into 3, 120 is okay. 120, 120. P value must be 120. The basic is HCF is all common prime numbers least power. LCM is all prime numbers, each one highest power. If you write given numbers as prime number power, LCM is all prime numbers, each one highest power we have to write. Whereas HCF is common prime numbers in all, and each one least power we have to write. That's the beauty in the concept. We have to write in that fashion. Yes. Okay, so now let's see about the other question. Different topics. Let's see this question. Percentage related previous question. Boy scored 90 marks in his midterm exam and 105 in end term exam. If maximum marks is in both the exams are 150, then the percentage increase in percentage points. 90 out of 150 means 60%. 105 out of 150 means 70%. 10 percentage points. Percentage point means directly difference. Initially 60, it becomes 70. How much percentage increase? In points is 10%. Directly we can take. Points means direct differences we can map. Direct difference we can map. There is no problem. Right, so one question related to data interpretations we are solving here and there, but we have to go for one good question related to data interpretation again. See this question, what they are asking in exam is, in how many given years P is more than the average of P and Q? Guys, read the question. P is more than average of P and Q. Means P more than Q only, indirectly. How many years it is happened? How, sir? P more than average of P and Q means P plus Q divided by 2. Means 2P greater than P plus Q. Means P greater than Q. So in how many years P is greater than Q? Here, 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 and here. 4 years, sir. So answer is 4 years. Got it? How many years? Indirectly they are asking. Okay, how many years it is more than that? Not directly mentioned. So indirectly we can find that question as the option. Now see this next question. Two taps A and B fill an empty tank in 40 and 60 minutes respectively. If both taps are opened at 5 a.m., at what time A, B close so that the tank is filled in 36 minutes? Both can fill the tank in 40 minutes and 60 minutes respectively. A can fill the tank in 40 minutes, B can fill the tank in 60 minutes. So I can say tank capacity, assuming 40 and 60, LCM has 120 liters. A can fill 3 liters per minute. B can fill 2 liters per minute. So both are opened. Okay. After some time, one pipe A is closed, then B only there. Now very simple logic, you know. Entire 36 minutes B is available. Entire 36 minutes B is available. What B will do in 36 minutes is 72 liters are filled. Now definitely A should fill that remaining gap of 48 liters. What A can do? 3 liters per minute. So it's available for 16 minutes for sure. 48 divided by 3, 16 minutes it's available means at 5 a.m. you started, at 5:16 A closed, at 5:36 tank is filled. At 5:16 pipe A is closed. You have to understand at 5:16 that pipe A is closed. Fine. Okay. Now see the next question. Hope you understand things so far. Now very basic question asked in previous related to LCM and HCF. Previous TCS question is this. You can search any of this question, it's available in previous. Now two numbers have their LCM 480 or in a ratio 3:4. What will be the smaller number of this pair? So smaller number must be divided by 3. There are many options which are divided by 3. Okay. Two more questions, 19 and 20. With that, we can complete load of sets. No issues, it will be okay. I'm not worrying only about the question now, which were written so far. Many of the people requested for that PDF to share. Meanwhile, if you want to open the other document also, it's same. Okay, any word copy will affect same thing, right? Right, so here two numbers having their LCM is 480. Now see, the numbers are 3:4 means 3x and 4x. HCF is x here. HCF is x. Right, so LCM is 12x. LCM for 3x and 4x is okay. I have to take, see, if I are taking LCM for 3x and 4x, as x is common, it's x, LCM for 3 and 4. LCM for 3 and 4 is 12, so 12x. 12x is 480, x will be 40. Sometimes if they ask what is the HCF value, 40. Now what are the numbers is 3 into 40, 4 into 40. You want the smallest, so which is 120 should be your answer. Right. Next question regarding compound interest. In a certain amount, compound interest at the rate of 12.5% per annum for the 5th year is 2048. What is the compound interest for the 8th year? Say 5th year is 2048. If you want 8th year, so 2048, 12.5% means actually 1 by 8. So into 9 by 8 for 5th, this will be 6th, 7th, 8th. If you want 8, this is what I have to do. So 2048 into 729 because of 9 cube divided by 512, which will give 29160. See, this is all concept here. Sir, how you got it? See, 5th year multiplied by 9 by 8 will give 6th year. 6th year is 5th year into 9 by 8. What is that 9 by 8, sir? 1 by 8 is extra. 1 plus 1 by 8. 12.5% means 1 by 8 extra. 6th year is 1 time multiplying. 7th year means 2 times. 8th year means 3 times I have to multiply, which is 2916. Sounds good, right? We can feel something will learn, something coming to us, right? Okay, now at least one question related to partnership, like working partner likewise. So reasoning, okay, we are not discussing in today. It's all about, okay, only quant. Now partnership concept, okay, investment into timing. A timing not given means it's only about investment. R has a company and has two directors, okay, X and Y. So how they'll get profits is depends on their investments. So investments are 1,25,000 and 1 lakh, means it's 5:4 way they have to distribute. If it is, yeah, 5:4 method, we have to go. X is working partner. If anybody is working partner, he need to get extra profit. So apart from this investment, so among 72,000 annual profit, 5% I have to give to X before only. So 10% will be 7,200, 5% means 3,600 will be given. Now the rest of the amount, 68,400, it should be given for X and Y. This is also given to X only because of working partner. Working partner, extra work, working partner duties to manage the business. He is doing extra work, so we need extra profit. 5% we given. Now amount remaining, okay, 68,400 we have to distribute in 5:4. Now question is regarding, okay, what is the X amount here is 5/9 into 68,400. So 68,400 into 5 divided by 9 will be 38,000. Right, so he got 38,000 as a profit, and this 3,600 as a working partner, that is as a, we can say, like a salary. Somebody is working for you, will pay salary, right? He is a working partner, he did extra work. What Y will get is remaining. Y will get 30,400. Y will get 30,400. X is getting 38,000. 5%, 3,600 for working. That's a different thing, right? So this is one set of paper from different topics: data annotation, statistics, profit and loss, LCM, HCF, more we discussed in this set, right? So simplifications, certain video already mentioned, you go through it once, okay? Time and distance, time and work, different concepts. So this is another set, okay? 4 set of papers is done, so kindly go through it.